Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So we're starting out on our adventure down into New Mexico, Arizona, California. We're doing car camping, and I've talked about that in a couple of the other videos, but I also want to tell you how you can travel in some of these areas very affordably. Now, the America the Beautiful Pass, this is my first year to really take that seriously. I plan on going through several national parks, and the prices used to be like $2 to $6 a vehicle. That's what I remember. Now they are like $25 to $30 a vehicle if they charge by the vehicle. Some places charge by the person. And this America the Beautiful Pass, you can get for $80 a year if you're a U.S. citizen, and you can get another one every single year and travel thousands of recreation areas managed by 6 agencies: the Forest Service, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the Bureau of Reclamation, the National Park Services, the Bureau of Land Management, and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. So this gets you into all kinds of places without paying that fee. So essentially, if I went to 4 national parks this trip, it would more than pay for this annual pass. But if you are 62 and older, which I'm not, but when you are, or if you are, you can get an annual pass for $20. And if you have a permanent disability and you can get your doctor to write you a note and you submit that, you can get a lifetime free access pass. And since I have difficulty walking, very seriously difficulty walking, my doctor wrote me a note and I was able to get a free access pass for the lifetime. So this pass, along with the senior pass, also can give you discounts on camping. So I will actually be camping in one of the national parks for 2 nights, and I'm going to be camping where there are solar showers, where there are flush toilets, and where there is shade in one of the national parks without electricity. And for 2 nights, it's going to cost me $20. That's what this pass can do for you. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. If you are not a U.S. citizen, you can get a pass for $250 a year, but you get them at recreation.gov. And I am really excited to take advantage of using this pass this year. And I'm excited to show you all of the places that I'm going to go with this pass. So let's get on the road. We're headed for Oklahoma, Texas, and New Mexico. And we're going to spend the night in New Mexico tonight. We are leaving on a very dreary, overcast day, but we are headed to the sunshine. Before I left, I chopped up 6 peppers that were in the fridge, and I packed yogurt and things that I knew that only I would eat to make sure that nothing went bad. Before I got out of the area that I was familiar with, I went ahead and stopped at Dillon's. I got a bag of pink lady apples, 5 pounds for $5, and I also picked up a loaf of artesian bread for $2.49. I had $1 back in reward points, and that made my total cost $6.68. I also topped off my gas at $6 and a penny, and I used my Upside app. If you've ever been to Meade, Kansas, or happened to go through, this is the Dalton Gang hideout. You can go through the tunnel that was hand dug between the barn and the house. I've actually been here before. I'm not going to stop today, but I am going to come back another day with my husband because he's never been here. But if you've never been here, it is really cool to go through the museum that they have and the underground tunnel. Lunch today from home is a cheese and mayonnaise sandwich with some baked chips on there, a lime yogurt, and a mandarin. I stopped by Love's to fill up on gas, and I used my Love's app where you can get 10 cents off a gallon by using your scannable code in the app. And they also have showers where you can sign up online and take them while you're on the road. We are in Texoma, where part of the town is in Oklahoma, part of the town is in Texas. We just went through the panhandle of Oklahoma. So many restaurants and businesses closed down. And now we are headed on through the top corner of Texas. We're going to stay in New Mexico tonight, so we are right on schedule. I made it to New Mexico, and now I am chasing daylight to get to my final destination. I will be in New Mexico for 2 to 3 days. Tonight for supper, I have some mayo that I threw in a container with some homegrown celery. I have a couple of packages of tuna and some craisins. I'm going to mix up a double batch of tuna salad, and I will have what I had today tomorrow on repeat. So I will have another yogurt, another mandarin, I'll have another sandwich, another tuna salad, and my meals tomorrow will be taken care of. So I'm at a Love's travel stop. I have my window blinds on, and as you can see, they work really well to give you that extra layer of privacy. So good night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. This whole row of cars was full last night on both sides of me with people sleeping in their cars. So I felt super, super safe. People left and came all night long. Good morning, everyone. I stopped by McDonald's this morning to get a 99-cent large coffee on the app. And please excuse the curly hair because it does what it wants, especially when I'm car camping. Now it's time to get back on the road and head down to either southern New Mexico, or we might even make it into Arizona today. Now we are in Billy the Kid country. We are near Lincoln, New Mexico, where he escaped the local jail by getting out of the handcuffs because he said that his hands were small. Every now and then something scares me to death, and this did just that. And I couldn't come through Alamogordo, New Mexico without stopping by one of the several pistachio farm gift shops. They have fresh pistachios and everything you could imagine made out of pistachios, including jams, wine, etc. And I was really looking for some prickly pear cactus licorice, but I was able to find some prickly pear cactus taffy instead. And this is what I ended up buying. 2 large bags of pistachios, 1 garlic, 1 plain, and of course the taffy. And my total was $37.05. Many of you may not know, but my husband and I actually got married down in this area. In fact, part of his family is from this area, and we got married in the Lincoln National Forest. So I've been down here many, many times, and I absolutely love this area. And this is another reason to pack your own food, because where I am going on this trip has a lot of nothing around it. So make sure you go to the bathroom and get your gas before you head out on the road. When you're in the desert and you want to make lunch for tomorrow, just put your heat and eat items in your back glass while you're driving. White Sands National Monument. I've been here many times. It's the beach without the water, so come early because when it gets hot, sweat and sand don't mix, but it is a lot of fun. The sun's getting ready to set here in New Mexico, so I'm just getting ready for the night. I'm staying here at this rest area. It's a welcome center, perfectly legal to sleep here. Got a bunch of semis over there, got the bathrooms right there. So see you in the morning. I slept so hard, so good last night in my car. I didn't wake up until 8 a.m. So today I have some national parks that I'm going to explore. That'll be in the next video. I hope you're enjoying this car camping trip I like to do it because I like the freedom of being able to go to bed when I want, wake up when I want, drive whenever I want, not have to unload my car, reload my car, not have the expense of a hotel, and have extra money so I can do things along the way or take multiple trips this year because I saved money on this one. And that's always been my goal, is to take as many vacations as I possibly can, as I'm possibly able to, and see some things that I've never seen before. Now, if you followed me for a while, you know I've been to all 50 states. I've been to Canada, 5 provinces. I wintered in Texas the last 2 years in my RV for 3.5 months. I'm marking things off my bucket list, and the bucket list is endless. I'm having a great time, and I can't wait to show you the state parks in the next video. So I hope you'll stick around for this little car camping trip. I'm going to be gone 2 or 3 weeks. I'm only going to show you a few videos that capture part of that because it's hard to find Wi-Fi. I'm at McDonald's again this morning with another 99-cent coffee on the app using their Wi-Fi so I can upload some videos for you along the way. Since I don't have a lot of data on my phone, I'm using a paper map. I've used a paper map so far to get this far. How many people still remember paper maps, right? I grew up with them. My kids learned to use them. I still love to use them. And I've been using it for the trip so far. Sorry about the sunbeams since I'm here in the parking lot. But thank you for watching. I hope you'll follow along. Can't wait to show you more.